good news is that we have a good amount of sunshine to enjoy for the rest of the afternoon. The bad news, it's not doing much to warm us up. Higher side of 30 in many locations, East River at least in the 30s the farther west you go, and even into southwestern South Dakota for that matter. We stay clear tonight. Again, that's good. That's going to allow the temperature to fall into the teens and even single digits as we go through the night. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up, but until then, Midday in KELOLAND starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, Midday in KELOLAND.
The 14th homicide of the year in Sioux Falls. We have from police on the weekend stabbing death. Plus,
President-elect Trump has picked his top cabinet nominees. I'm Cristian Benavides in West Palm Beach, Florida, with why the new Trump administration isn't conducting FBI background checks on his expected nominees.
Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. Sioux Falls police say there is a person of interest in a weekend homicide, and they hope to make. He was stabbed early Saturday morning near 14th Street and South Duluth Avenue. Police say he was brought to a hospital where he died. An autopsy is being performed today, and investigators are also bringing evidence to the state crime lab to process. As of right now, police say no charges have been filed, and they are not sure about the relationship between the victim and the person who stabbed him. One of the two men accused in a deadly shooting at Dunham Park appeared in court this morning. Walter Stewart pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder, attempted murder, and 2 counts of aggravated assault. In court, the state said it will not be pursuing the death penalty in this case. A jury trial has been set for the week of February 24th. The second man accused in the case, Lamont Burks Jr., is behind bars in Anderson County, South Carolina. He was arrested last week when a license plate reader caught his car and alerted authorities that he was wanted in South Dakota. Both men are accused in an August 25th shooting where 4 people were shot and 29-year-old Josh Allen Jr. was killed. Pivoting to weather, it's quite chilly out there, and if you're not too jazzed about that, well, Adam respectfully disagrees, don't you?
Well, to an extent, at least. I'm a fan of chillier weather. I make no secret of that, but even I have my limits. And considering how warm it was through October, and even the first half of November for that matter, what we're feeling now is a bit of a shock to the system, with or without the wind chill. Here's Watertown to kick things off as an example. 18 with a westerly breeze at 13 miles per hour. Just a week or two ago, we had temperatures in the 50s. So yeah, like I said, this is a bit of a shock. And for those of you who are a fan of winter sports, there's something promising. Snow guns are going at Great Bear. Just want to throw that out there. It's only a matter of time. 26 northwest wind at 18 miles per hour. It's just going to be, a couple of weeks maybe until they get a little more ideal weather to really get those snowmaking operations underway over at the hill on the north side of town. We're at 29 in Yankton, 24 for Huron, 25 Pierre, 26 in Rapid City, and 22 up in Aberdeen. But that's the air temperature. Then you factor in the wind, especially East River, where it's around 10 to 20 miles per hour. And this is the end result. We have wind chills in the teens out there. Feels like it's 13 in Pierre, 12 Mulbridge, Faith, and Buffalo. Wind chill of 20 City. Feels like it's 8 in Aberdeen, 5 Watertown, 13 for a wind chill in Sioux Falls. So again, kind of a shock to the system considering we're a decent bit behind schedule getting any kind of a taste of this. We typically see this a little bit earlier in the year, but fall overall has been kind of on easy mode, for lack of better terms. So for the better part of that time frame. It's only started to really kick up over the last week or so. At least now it's quiet. High pressure is going to be very much in control for the rest of the day. So yes, we have sunshine, and like I said at the top of the show, no, it's not going to do much to help us out. At best, we're going to be talking about highs in southeastern and northeastern KELOLAND in the 20s to low 30s with a bit of a breeze in place, which will put that wind chill in the teens to low 20s. Out to the west, not as much of a breeze, a little bit milder, and I'm using that term very loosely here. Mid-30s and low 40s for much of the area out west, outside of locations along and north of Highway 12, where we may be stuck in the 20s. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast, including just how cold it's going to get by Black Friday, coming up.
All right, thank you, Adam. A big boost for food pantries in Minnesota. This morning, Governor Tim Walz announced $5 million in state funding for food shelves in the state. Officials say food pantries in the state are seeing record numbers of visits this year.
We hope that these final dollars, as they are allocated out before the end of the year when the American Rescue Plan expires at the end of the year. And it sets us up for the new legislative session to understand that these are ongoing needs. We understand this is one-time money, but it's at a time when we need it. It's a time that'll make a difference and a time that our partners understand best how to get that out.
Walz made the announcement while volunteering at the Neighborhood House food shelf in St. Paul. The Sioux Falls Stampede will celebrate Christmas this Thanksgiving weekend. The Herd will play their final 2 home games prior to Christmas this Friday and Saturday with the annual Teddy Bear game and Charlie Brown Christmas night.
We've seen a lot of Peanuts stuff lately. It's kind of resurfaced a little bit with it being the 75th anniversary of Peanuts. And we thought Charlie Brown is such a fun Christmas story, and the opportunity was there. And we decided that we wanted to try and do something a little different this year, keeping all the great tradition of Ugly Christmas Sweater Night and just adding to it.
The Teddy Bear Toss game is Friday afternoon at the Premier Center in Sioux Falls. The puck drops at 3:05 p.m. The Charlie Brown Christmas game gets underway at 6:05 p.m. on Saturday. We're going to tell you how you can bid on a specialty jersey tonight on KELOLAND News. 5 years ago, we told you how a Sioux Falls developer wanted to turn 50 acres on the north side of Brandon into something special. It's now beginning to take shape with what's being called Brandon 90 Plaza.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be at least $50 million worth of stuff on this development before it's done.
There's already Jimmy John's business, but there's a lot more in the works. You can find out what else is going to be moving in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. To national developments. As President-elect Donald Trump puts the finishing touches on his cabinet choices, a new CBS News poll finds a majority of Americans approve of how he's handling the transition. Christian Benavides reports from West Palm Beach, Florida.
A new CBS News poll finds 59% of Americans approve of how President-elect Donald Trump is handling the transition.
We're going to have hearings early so we can get his team in place when he takes the oath of office on January 20th.
Over the weekend, Trump announced a series of administration picks, including hedge fund manager Scott Bessent to be Treasury Secretary and Congresswoman Lori Chavez Duramir as Labor Secretary. The poll shows many of Trump's choices have more support than opposition, including some of his more controversial picks, like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for Health and Human Services, Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence, and Pete Hegseth for Defense.
So far, the Trump transition team has not signed an agreement with the FBI to conduct background checks on cabinet nominees, which could impact the vetting process.
If they keep delaying on these background checks, we will have a delay in getting these cabinet officials in.
I don't think the American public cares who does the background checks. What the American public cares about is to see the mandate that they voted in delivered upon.
The Trump transition also hasn't signed an agreement with the White House to get access to office space, help with expenses, or share information. A transition spokesperson tells CBS News they continue to constructively engage with the Biden administration. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
On Wall Street, stocks surged this morning, with many investors apparently pleased with Trump's choice of Bessent to be Treasury Secretary.